Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 24th, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at option flow and see how to trade stocks and options based on option flow. So with that, let's jump in and look at my favorite tool called Optionstrat. Look, as you log into Optionstrat, you can go into the flow here and click on flow summary. As you log into flow summary here, you'll get a nice view here. It tells you what's bullish. Look on the left hand side, you got all the bullish candidates here, right from SPY, Ford, which is beaten down big time, XLE, and so on and so forth. On the right hand side, we got here bearish flow. This is where the money is coming out of, and folks are really putting bearish bet on these names here. And you can also do some more things here. For example, I like to look at option flow, not really small flow, a little bit bigger flow. I want to focus on at least a minimum $100,000 or so, a premium. So look, you can change it here, slide all the way to $100,000 here, and we got, I think that's good enough, 101. Look, now we don't have small fish. These are the big folks who are trading, by putting in at least $100,000. These are big candidates. And many times, you'll see a lot of these ETFs here. You can really filter out ETFs by just clicking here. Now we got stocks. We can look at just ETFs later. Look, we got all the stocks here. And the way to read this is really top of the list. We got AAL, American Airlines, as many of you know here, and total 18 trades on Friday, and total 9.21 premium. So that's a very bullish from an amount perspective or a premium perspective. It's not largest, but it's a bullish trade here. As you scan through here, look, we got Alibaba here. Alibaba 9 trade and 127 million. It's a bigger premium, as you can see here. And AMD right now 24 trades and 4.61 million. I pay very close attention to the premium collected also, so that way you can make some nice trades. Look, Alibaba has got nice premium collected here. It's bullish, 127 million. As you scan through here, we got FedEx here. FedEx, even though it's down big time, look what's going on here. Folks are placing bullish bet on FedEx. And we got a few more here. Look, Tesla is always big one here, 136 million here. That's a nice option flow here. Money is flowing into Tesla also. So this will give a good idea to you to see what's going on. On the bearish flow side here, look, we got Meta. Meta is bearish, 556 million total premium here, 7 trades. As you scan through here, we got few more here. Look, we got Caterpillar and Costco again after a nice earning result. Look, it's a slightly negative option flow here. And if you are option trader or even a stock trader, pay attention to this, because you want to be on the side of the bullish or the bearish flow here. Don't try to go against the trend, which can be a little bit difficult. So I would say, even though you look at this flow here, do a little more research, so that way you don't blindly follow the flow here. And you can also do some more things here. If you want to see really bullish ones, you could real bullish and bearish. You can say, hey, I want to look at above ask or below bid. If you click on this here, it will filter further. It will tell you the real, on the call side, on the bullish side here. These are the above ask. Look, we got Snowflake on the top here. Looks like folks are buying Snowflake above the ask price. That's why it's a nice $181.89 million. Folks are buying above ask price. And you got DLR, Digital Realty, and you got few more. As you can see here, you got Micron and Service. We got Service Now, and so on and so forth, where folks are buying above the ask. And we got below the bid here, bearish. We got Enphase Energy, which is a solar stock, as many of you know here. Looks like that's a bearish flow here below the bid. And keep watch on the premium here. Microsoft is again bearish, Nvidia bearish, Tesla is also bearish, as you can see here. That will give a good idea to what's going on here. And many times folks want to see unusual option activities. That's when volume is greater than open interest. If you click on this here, it will even say what are the unusual option activities. Look, we got here a small list of unusual option activities here. Look, even Apple is unusual option activity, and looks like there's a positive bullish amount here, 405k here. That's a good amount here. And we got Vodafone here. Look, that's got a nice bullish flow here. And we got Citigroup. Looks like financials are back in the game here. Citigroup has got nice volume flow here. And look, Micron and these stocks have got nice volume flow here. They're in the millions, as you can see here. On the negative side, you can see these are all negative flow here. And if you want to see what's going on here, you can just click on these here. Look, we got a few of these here. We got Service Now. You could click on Service Now here. It will tell you what's going on here. Look, somebody's selling 400p, which is a put, as many of you know here, and 10/21 2022. And look, they're also buying 350. They're really doing a spread here. They're really doing a put spread, as you can see here. Very high unusual volume, and sentiment is bullish, as you can see here. It's a block flow, as you see here. It's a block. It's a big block, as you can see here. And it says BB here, which is below bid. So what you can do is really you can see you can also play along with it and see what to do. So you can open this in the option visualizer and see if it is worth looking at this trade here. So as you can see here, I can click on the option visualizer, and that will let you copy this trade into option visualizer and see if it makes sense for you. Let's go into option visualizer here. Look, Optionstrat copied that unusual flow into option visualizer, and look what we have here is we got expiration date in next 27 days, as you see here. And we got Service Now, which is actually one of my favorite stock here. Stock is down $9 on Friday, as you can see here. And we got here October 21st expiration date. And we got 350 put. Somebody is really selling 400 put here and buying back 350 put, as you see here. So this is if you can click on it, it tells you they're selling here. They're selling above the current stock price, as you can see here, and they're buying back at 350, which is below the current stock price. They're really betting, they're really betting that Service Now in next 21 days it will go above 400. They can keep entire money, or at least they want to break even. As you see here, to make this trade, they're putting 2,260. It is just one contract. In the actual trade, they have more contract. And look, estimated margin is $5,000. And max loss is 2,740. Max profit is 2,260. Basically, the net credit received is your max profit potential. Chance of profitability is 50%. This will be visible for premium members. If you pay around, say, $14 or $15, will go into it. You can become a premium member of Optionstrat and look at this chance of profit. and you'll break even if the stock is about 377. Right here, it's a break even point here. If the stock price is about 377.40, you'll break even, and you'll collect max 2260 profit if it's above the $400 mark here by expiration, which is October 21, as you can see here. So that's what's going on here. Folks are really placing a bet here that ServiceNow is going to go higher. That's why they're selling out of they're selling the 400 put here, which is actually in the money, and they're buying back 350 put, which is a bullish play. And Optionstrat gives you a nice chart here. If you want to look at the profit and loss, you could click on this here. You'll get the profit and loss, and you could look at the graph. If you want to look at the percentage, you could click on the percentage here. You'll get the percentage. You get to see how much percentage you can make or lose. And let's look at the table. Many folks love the table here. You can click on the table. You can look at profit slash loss percentage. It will tell you by percentage here. Look, we got here stock price. We got the spread here, 350 and 400, and we got the price here, right here. As stock goes higher, keep watching here. As you go into 400 range here, you'll nicely break even nicely here, and you can make some good money here. So if it goes above here, you'll break money. That's the break even here. Below the break even point, you'll lose money. And current implied volatility is about 50%. And you can see what happens if implied volatility increases. Because it's a spread, put spread here, implied volatility impact is a little bit slow, but you can look at this and you can pull it further and see what happens as you increase the implied volatility. It's as you can see here, the percentage changes here. Because it's spread, it's not impacted so much here. We can go back and change it to the normal here. And look, normal range here. If it's at 383 here, you'll make maximum you'll make is 25%. But if you pull all the way here, look, you'll make about 25%. About same thing as you can see here. So that's how you can look at profit and loss. You could also look at profit and loss by dollar. Now you can see the dollar amount here. And we could also look at percentage of risk, which tells you in this case your risk is at $10 here. That's why estimated margin is 5,000. You got estimated margin 5,000 here. So your maximum risk, because it's a spread here, it's relatively low. All right, so with that, let's go back here, look at a few more trades. All right, so let's go back to the flow here, and I think we are in the flow right here. Go back to flow summary. All right, so we got a few more things going on here. We could do the same thing. You can say minimum 100,000 or so here. That's where we were. And for example, you want to look at a few more things. Right now, let's say we don't want to look at ETFs. Let's start with stocks here. We got all these stocks. If you are on the bullish side of the house, look at these names here. For example, we got AMD, one of my favorite stock. Look, there is a nice $409 million here. That's a good one here. Look, Alibaba intrigues me. Look, nice 127 million. We could see what the folks are doing here. And we got Tesla, which is the highest here. Look, 135 million here. I think that's the biggest here. So let's do one thing. Let's look at Alibaba, see what folks are doing here. I can click on Baba here. It will tell you there are two trades here. Look, there is a looks like this is an iron condor here, and we got we can see what it is, and we got a put here. Look, folks are putting a lot of money here into this put here. Same looks like they're doing a put. We can look at both of these things here. First, let's start with this trade here and click on it. Look, we got an options trade here. We got a nice 310 put option, and we got 150 put option, 165 put option. Nice thing here. We can do one thing. We can copy this here and see what's going on here. Let's open in the visualizer and see what's going on here. Look, we got the strategy here. Folks are really doing some big trade here, as you can see here. Let's go back to the graph here and look at the graph. Look, we got Alibaba here. Alibaba is $78, as you can see on the top here. And shares of Chinese companies are weak. Global equity is due to concern of US economic slowdown here. And look there, the expiration is 118 days out. It's really far out, as you can see here. And what these folks are doing is, right now we got stock price is 78. These folks are really playing here. They are really look, it's all on the sell side here. They're selling a lot of sell going on here. Look, we got 155 put here. They're selling 60 quantity, and look, they're again with their selling again. Look, a lot of selling going on here. They're selling some premium here. They're really hoping, buy in 118 days here by January 2023 here. Alibaba will bounce back nicely. That's why this is really a big trade here. Not too sure why somebody will sell so much put option so far out. I think they're hoping by Jan 2023 all this economic disaster will be behind us and Alibaba can bounce. Look, the break-even point here is 79 with this trade here. They're hoping at least stock will bounce above $79, as you can see here. And you could move this around here and see how much money they can make if it goes higher, and go from there. Let's do one thing. Let's go into the profit and into the table here. As you look at the table here, look, a nice table here. And let's, before the table, let's go back to the graph here. They're collecting so much money. Look at the premium collected here, about 902, close to $1 million premium collected here. And max loss will be, look, 963. That's the max loss, and max profit is entire premium collected, as you can see here. All right, so as we move this around here, you can try to move here as stock goes higher. Look, they're making some good money here. As stock goes higher, their profit margin, money that make will increase. Look, nice money increase here. That's what they're hoping. They're hoping at least stock will go above $79 by Jan 2023. I think that's a good bet here. They're selling so much put options here, collecting some great money. All right, let's go back to the flow here and look at a few more. All right, so that's on the bullish side here. Look at the bearish side. We got all these names here. Look, on the bearish side, we got few names here. Let's go back here. We got here DraftKings, DKNG, and look, we got HYG again. It's an interest rate play here. And as you look through here, we got SPX, which is a big one here. Looks there is a nice SPX play here. And look, we got a few more going on here. We got $56 million in Meta. Looks like they're putting a bet on Meta, that Meta will go down. And look, we got Marathon Digital here. Looks like there is a bet on Marathon Digital that will go down. Just to look into this, let's look at Meta play here. Let's see what folks are doing on Meta. All right, as you look at the Meta here, we got a strategy here. We got a buy Meta. Again, Jan 23 here, the folks are doing a good bet on Meta here. Look, they're buying a lot of puts, as you can see here. We can click on this, and we got a lot of puts going on here, just like what you saw in Alibaba. These are some big money folks. They're putting, look, the premium is 52.70 million. And look, there's a nice premium they're collecting here. Looks like right now sentiment is bearish, as you can see here. So let's go into this and see what's going on. All right, so we can copy this here and open an option visualizer. All right, so let's go back to option visualizer here. Look, we got Meta, formerly Facebook, as many of you know here, $140. And look, same story, we got a lot of put options. Folks are selling put option. Anytime you see here all these things below this line here, that tells you these are all put option selling. Actually, a lot of put options selling. 240 put. They're collecting some nice money here. Look, they're collecting $100, and you got 260 put, again $120. They're collecting a lot of money here, and they want stock to be above $140 by Jan 2023. That's what's going on here. They're hoping stock will go higher. As the stock goes higher, they'll So in this one, it looks like they're actually buying the put option. As you see here, we got a put option buying going on here. Quantity plus 10, and look, we got quantity here plus 23. Looks like they're buying a lot of put options here. It's a positive quantity. So that means they will make money as the stock goes down. This is a bet on stock going down. As the stock goes down, they will make money, as you can see here. The break-even point is 140. That's the current amount, current price. Somebody knows something about this. That's why they're putting a big bearish bet on this Meta here. That's what's going on here. Big bet here on Meta, that Meta will go down. Look at the amount of premium they're receiving here, huge amount of premium. Look, it's actually it's a net debit play. They're actually paying money and buying this put option. And if their bet works out here, their max profit is 644, and their break-even point is 140. And there's a 50-50 chance they will make money here, because look, it's a very close bet here. Looks like some deep-pocketed player putting some money, betting Meta will go down. All right, let's look at one or two more here and go from there. And we can go back to option flow here. Look, we can click on flow here, go to flow summary, and go back here. Look, we got a few more here. And you could do the same thing. You can go back to the minimum here. Well, that's good enough. And we got a few more. Look, we got Enphase Energy, Caterpillar, Netflix. Again, bearish bet here, 5.4 million. And we got some more here. Look, we got 21 million on Zoom. Look, somebody is betting Zoom will go down here. But number of trades is not too much here, but a lot of money here. Let's open and see what's going on in Zoom here and go from there. Look, somebody is buying a put option on Zoom, expiration Jan 2023. It's a block, big block here. We can click on this. Look, we got here big block here, and we can copy this trade to option visualizer. All right, we got this trade here. Zoom is at $74 right now. Somebody's really buying a put option right here. Look, somebody's buying a put option at 340 here, which is far out here. And look, chance of profitability is 49%. They're paying some nice money here, $26,000 here just for one trade here, because it's deep in the money in the put language here. Look, as the stock falls down here, they will make a lot of money. This is a bet on Zoom. Somebody knows something internal about Zoom here. That's why they're making this huge bet on Zoom, that Zoom will fall down. Probably they know about the competition. Maybe Microsoft is cooking up something. So that's why they're placing a huge bet here. So you could also do something. You don't need to be so aggressive here, knowing that it's a bearish. You could really, do some bet here, and if you want to play along here, you could. We don't need to be so bearish here. You could probably buy a put spread here. So you could go into the strategy as an example, $74. You could do a put spread here, go into bear put spread here, and you could really do don't need to go so far out. 34 days out is good. And you could right now stock price is 74. You could really buy, maybe say 80. You could buy here and sell. You can actually buy 80. Let's move it slightly here, and you could say sell 75, and your debit money that you pay here for this bearish spread is $300 here. Max profit is $200, as you can see here. Max loss is entire money that you paid, as you see here. To make it a little bit more meaningful here, instead of 75 here, you could even do $10 wide here. You could do 70 here. I can pull this all the way here. So now it becomes a $10 wide spread. The net debit is 523 here. And look, your max profit is almost same. It's the 477 here. As Zoom comes down here below this break-even 74, which is the current price, as Zoom comes down, you'll start making money. This is a spreading technique where you don't need to lose too much money. At the same time, you make money as Zoom comes down. All right, so with that, let's come back here. This is how you play along with this option flow indicator, so that we can play along with it. Do some research, of course, so that we you don't kill yourself. And you could also do one thing. If you're a ETF player, you could just go into, maybe make it $250, because ETFs are big, and you could just click off stocks here. Just keep ETF. Now for the ETF folks here, look, we got ETFs which are bullish here on the left hand side here, ETFs that are bearish on the right hand side. For example, we got here SMH and XPI, which are negative. So with that, let's also go back here into the pricing of this option strat. From a pricing perspective, look, one of the best thing about this platform, it's free. If you want to look at the option flow that we just looked at, you'll get it in the free option strat subscription. It can be free for as long as you want it. But I recommend going into this one here, which is $49.99. If you just want to look at option strategies and see the percentage of profitability, then you can look at this one here. This is a good one. You'll also see the volume also, with the put volume and call volume with this one here. That's why I like it here. You see the live prices with this. You see the market events. You see the volume overlay and chance of profit. That's why it's a good one here. And live option flow for the folks who are very active, they can go into the live option flow here. You'll see the live option flow. You can save the filters. In my case, I have to go back and set the filters again and again. And you can look at the alerts, performance tracking, and historical searching. And also the Optionstrat has got a nice platform or an app, for the folks who are on iPhone or even Android. I think it's a good app. So with that, let's wrap it up here. So I recommend you to take a look at this. If you're an options trader or even a stock trader for that matter, always take a look at option flow here and look at the bearish and bullish and do a little more research. and see if it makes sense to follow these big traders here or institutional traders or big money managers here and make some money by understanding the option flow. With that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.